The Miami Heat are quietly having probably one of the best seasons in the NBA right now. As of this recording, they're number one seeded in the Eastern Conference. As of this recording, they've essentially surpassed that infamous quote where you need to win 40 games, or what is it? The championship teams win 40 games before they lose 20 games. I think they lost their 21st game or whatever, and then went on a little bit of a win streak. So sure, they didn't perfectly pass the 40-20 requirement that most quote unquote championship caliber teams do. But the Heat are playing so well, and it's bizarre to me that the Miami Heat are a small market team in the eyes of ESPN and all those major media outlets. Nobody talks about this team, and it's weird. They have a quote unquote superstar. He's not quite the outspoken LeBron Jameses, Kevin Durant's, what have you, but he's that next tier down of quality player. And you saw when he was in the bubble finals, this dude plays his ass off in Jimmy Butler. And they have a great cast around him. Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, brought in free agent Kyle Lowry. He's completely turned around the point guard position for this team, and yet nobody talks about them. It's crazy. Maybe it's just because of Miami. You're at the beach, you're enjoying the weather. Why the hell would you stay inside for 3 hours to watch a basketball game while the final 17 seconds take 8 minutes of real time? But anyway, going over this roster, Kyle Lowry, like I said, came over in the sign and trade. They did lose Precious Achiuwa, who was playing okay for them as a backup center, and Goran Dragic, but Kyle Lowry has changed life for this position. It's not going to be reflected in his overall. He's probably going to have to get traded away after this first season anyway, because 2K hates older players, and he's already 35 years old, only an 82. He should at least be, I don't know, I'd say an 85. The way he plays, what he contributes to a team, how he takes charges, plays hard on D, even though he's only 6 feet tall, is a knockdown three-point shooter, something that this team is lacking in their superstars. Gabe Vincent has been a great, I believe, undrafted or G League pickup. He's been in the league for 2 years, whatever. He's having a breakout season. He's been a very solid role player for this team. Quinn Cook, I don't know. How many teams has this guy been on? Cleveland, LA, Golden State, New Orleans, Dallas. I mean, this dude has already been on every single team in the NBA, and he's like 28 years old. Victor Oladipo is slated to come back soon. I mean, he's had a whole nother story ever since his fall from grace in Indiana with the horrible injury. And I think he went to Houston and then tore up his entire leg. I think he's going to be coming back soon. He's a very solid player. Who knows what he's going to be when he comes back from that injury, though. But luckily, Tyler Hero has came back. He remembered how to play basketball after balling out in the bubble. He didn't quite live up to it last season. He struggled to deal with the pressure of being a good NBA player while people are trying to ride along on your coattails, put pressure on you, make you the greatest player ever. He's finally learned to live within himself, play his game. Currently the runaway leader for Sixth Man of the Year, and he is balling out. Duncan Robinson got signed to a huge contract, way too much money, but he's a very solid three-point shooter. Kyle Guy, another solid three-point shooter. He's way undersized, though. Jimmy Butler, probably one of the more divisive players in the league, even though he doesn't really say much. I love Jimmy, but he forgot how to shoot. It's brutal to see him shoot from anywhere beyond, I don't know, a freaking layup, maybe a post fadeaway jump shot every now and then. Jimmy Butler's, I don't know if it's age, regression, what have you, but he can't shoot to save his life. He's the penultimate leader, and he's really brought Heat Nation, that Heat culture, to Miami, brought it back after Dwayne Wade left, and this is the guy that will lead the Miami Heat. This is the guy that Pat Riley will love for years to come. Caleb Martin came over as basically trash alongside his twin brother in Charlotte, and he's been balling out as well. Max Strus even finally got his way onto the court after being a G League legend, and he's playing well. At the power forward position, they stole PJ Tucker from the Bucks. Very solid, very starting caliber power forward. Even at the age of 36, he can D up some of the better players in the league and make it tough on them. In the NBA, you can't make it impossible. You can't shut down most people on a night in, night out basis, but you can make it difficult. PJ Tucker is one of those guys, and of course, he loves his corner three. Markieff Morris, after trying to play dirty with Nikola Jokic, he got played dirty back, and he's been out for like the entire year after that. I'm not going to go into what's going on with him. Udonis Haslem, the legend, is still here. Bam Adebayo, quietly having a bounce back season after struggling last year. Dude is like the most agile center ever, but he's only 6'9", a little undersized. Not my cup of tea when it comes to big men, but he's a very solid all-star caliber guy in his own right. Omar Yurtsevin, some guy they found off the fucking trash heap, signed him immediately in the G League after like 1 or 2 games, and the dude is a high quality, high caliber backup center. Think Hassan Whiteside, and now you'll see why Omar Yurtsevin is just another guy that the Heat find, bring into the culture, and prop him up, make him play his best game. And of course, behind him, Dwayne Dedmon, somebody who they did the exact same thing. I mean, the Heat culture is so much fun. Of course, led by head coach Eric Spoelstra. one of the best coaches in the game. I didn't like him when it was going with the LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh heat, but he's really turned himself into a predominant coach, one of the best in the NBA, best in the business. So this is going to be the rotation for the first season. Of course, not making any trades. Kyle Lowry at the 1, Victor Oladipo at the 2. I'm just doing it this way because that's how the CPU ordered it, which means Tyler Hero is going to come off the bench. Hopefully he wins his 6th man of the year. Jimmy Buckets at the 3, PJ Tucker at the 4, and Bam Adebayo at the 5. Tyler Hero at the 6, Caleb Martin, Max Strus, Omar Yurtsevin, and then I have Duncan Robinson getting minutes off the bench. They wanted to start Dwayne Dedman, which doesn't make sense having 2 centers. Then Gabe Vincent, which didn't really make sense for me. We're going to run point guard list at the backup spot. I guess Tyler Hero can come in or whatever. Gabe Vincent isn't even a facilitating point guard anyway. But Duncan Robinson signed to that mega deal. What was it, like $90 million? Jesus Christ. He might be on his way out of here. Looking at the preseason power rankings, we are 3rd for NBA.com and 4th for Eric Boner as well. Maybe this team can win a chip in the first season and put the pressure on us to win 3 in a row. I am not trading away Tyler Hero for Otto Porter and Damian Lee. Are you kidding me? And Nikola Jokic wins MVP, having a 26 points, 12.8 rebounds, 8.7 assists. Incredible season. Cade Cunningham is Rookie of the Year. 6th man is Kemba Walker. That's funny. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Tyrese Maxey, Most Improved. Eric Spoelstra, our boys, Coach of the Year. And Executive of the Year is Patrick Cox. We finished incredibly. Let's look at the awards. Anybody? Miami Heat. Jimmy Buckets on the All-NBA 2nd team. Love to see that. Defensive team, nobody. All rookie team, I don't think we had any picks. Like Omar Yurtsevin, we didn't even have a pick. We just found him and he's all of a sudden on the all rookie 2nd team. Relations are lit. Incredible season for the Miami Heat. 1st in the power rankings, 1st in the conference. I mean, 64-18. We performed better in simulation than we did in real life. I don't even know how to describe that, but this team is just so cohesive. Everybody fits in their role. Jimmy Buckets, leader, defensive slasher, whatever you want him to do, he's going to do it. Bam Adebayo, quality big man, 17 points, 11 rebounds. Tyler Hero, quality scoring. Victor Oladipo played incredibly well for a guy who's barely 82 overall, playing on a minimum contract. He definitely earned him some money coming this offseason. Kyle Lowry, solid point guard. Omar Yurtsevin, 9 and 6 off the bench. Caleb Martin, not Cody Martin, right? Max Strus, Duncan Robinson underperformed a little bit. PJ Tucker definitely needs some 2 points a game. Not what I'm looking for. But I mean, we're the best team in the NBA. What do you want from me? At the scoring, leader is Luka Doncic, no Heat. Rebounds is Joel Embiid, Bam Adebayo at 8. Assist is Cliff Paul, no Heat. Steals is Drew Holiday. Blocks is Miles Turner. Field goal percentage is Zion Williamson. 3-point champion is Kevin Durant, no Heat, and free throw champion is Anthony Simons, no Heat. Looking at team stats, we were 6th, but defensively, 106.3, best defensive team in the NBA, giving us a 12.3 point differential, best in the NBA. Shooting 47%, not what you want to see, and 3-pointers must be even worse, 37%. Actually, not bad. Fair enough. It's kind of funny the way this team is built. Kyle Lowry can knock down 3, Victor Oladipo, whatever. Jimmy can't. PJ Tucker is debatable. Bam Adebayo can't, and then Tyler Hero can. Duncan Robinson can. Omar Yurtsevin is a big. I mean, it's a weirdly constructed team. 82.4 free throw percentages, 3rd in the NBA. But here we are in the playoffs as the 1 seed, taking on the James Harden 76ers, who barely made the playoffs. Playoffs? How are they the 7 seed? This isn't fair. How are they the 7 seed? Well, let's see. The year 1, we didn't make any changes. We didn't make any touches. I say that, and we're up 3-0. Is this team better than any team ever constructed? It's Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo's solid. Kyle Lowry's old. I mean, Tyler Hero's great off the bench, but I've made teams so much better than this, and they've lost in the first round. Bizarre, but I say that, and the Toronto Raptors are 1-1 with us. Of course, they have Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent Jr., a little underrated, OG Anunoby, Pascal, Thad Young, Scotty Barnes, Chris Boucher. I like the team. I'd put Scotty Barnes, maybe play Scotty at the 5, Pascal or Scotty at the 5, and have an all 80s lineup. Definitely would do something like that, but I say that we're up 2-1, up 3-1, and moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals to take none other than the Milwaukee Bucks on. Defending champions. This rivalry has been back and forth for years. 1 year, it's the Heat dominating. The next year, it's the Bucks dominating. But Drew Holiday, Grayson Allen, Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Bobby Portis. They did get rid of Dante DiVincenzo. But Bobby Portis, man, what a fun player for them. And we're down 1-0, tied 1-1, up 2-1. How are we guys doing? Wow, Giannis dropped a 44 bomb, but nobody else came to play. Meanwhile, the Heat just so balanced. Such a good squad. Up 3-1, and it looks like we're going to be going on to the playoffs to take on the Jazz, who surprisingly are successful in simulation. You look at their team and you go, okay, Donovan Mitchell, I get that. Even Mike Conley before he regresses into the dirt, very solid. But this team, Rudy Gobert is the highest overall. They're going to win the finals? I don't know. Up 1-0, 1-1. We are down 2-1. We're down 3-1. And Donovan Mitchell is cooking us alive. So is Jordan Clarkson. And I think we're going to come up short. 3-2. I mean, you know, if anybody wants to blow a 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals, it'll be this one. Hopefully with us as the winners, question mark. Tight contest here in the third quarter, up about 6 points going into the fourth. A little bit of a close game, 10 points, 8.6 points. We may have to clutch it out. Looks like we're getting beat in the fourth quarter. 5-point game, 3 minutes left. 3-point game, 1-point game. They've taken the lead. Oh, we choked it. I should have hopped in. And we lost. Donovan Mitchell is the NBA Finals MVP. We lost 4-2. So it looks like we're going to have to make some changes, like LeBron James retiring. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm going to overturn that. No offense. I know Bron's going to be around for at least a little while. He said he wants to play with his son. And then 2K's like, yeah, you're going to retire after this year as a 97 overall. Okay. Greg Popovich. Yeah, I'd understand that. Hall of Fame inductees is Dwight and Melo. Jersey retirements, Dwight and Melo. And the league meetings, are any of these fun? No, these suck. I'm sorry, these suck. Moving on to the draft lottery, I don't believe we have any picks. And it goes Thunder, Rockets, Spurs. Our pick would have conveyed at 29. Oh, we do have our pick. Well, thank God we have the 29th overall pick. Of course, no staff signing. We have the best staff in the NBA, maybe second to the Clippers. Looking at the draft combine, the fastest man of the class is Iverson Molinar and Alondes Williams. Most agile is Jamari Bouya and Iverson Molinar. Highest vertical is Yannick Nzosa and Bryce McGowan's. Highest bench press is Walker Kessler and Kenneth Lofton. Best shot three-pointer is Jaden Ivey and Jaime Jaquez Jr. He's on, I believe, UCLA. I remember, alongside Johnny Juzang. Very fun team they had there. So I have one trade in mind, and I want to see if I can make it go through. I want to go to the Cleveland Cavaliers and say, hey, you guys are starting to be in win now mode. You have your backcourt of the future. And, you know, let us just take Darius Garland off your hands. We'll trade you Kyle Lowry. You can't afford that because of Kevin Love. Oh, no, you did not take that. Oh, no. So first off, I flipped Kyle Lowry for Keldon Johnson, sent him over to the Spurs. Basically, Keldon Johnson's making like $3 million, so it worked much easier for us money-wise to match with Darius Garland. Then I sent over Keldon Johnson, 3 first-round picks, and Isaiah Livers, who I picked up basically in a salary dump so I could make sure that Cody Martin was still on the team. So now we have our entire team set. Darius Garland, the point guard of the future, 22 years old, stud, gonna fit right into what Kyle Lowry was doing on this team. Tyler Hero's still here. Jimmy Bucket's still here. Bam Adebayo's still here. We need to figure out the 4 position, but that's the only move that I'm probably going to make before this draft. We have the 17th pick in the second round. Let's see how the top 5 looks. Number 1 overall to the Oklahoma City Thunder goes Chet Holmgren. Interesting. Number 2 to the Rockets. Definitely going to be Jabari Smith here. Jabari Smith, number 3. Man, if I was the Spurs, who would I take? Probably Paulo. I prefer Jaden Ivey, but they have Joshua Primo, even though I think he's a bust. They have Dejounte Murray. You don't really need another guard. Yeah, I'd say Paulo here. And they do go Paulo leaving the way for number 4 to go in any number of directions. I don't think you need another guard as well in Portland. You have Anthony Simons and now Damian Lillard that you're trying to quote unquote build around. Get a forward. Get Jaden Hardy. Okay, well, this game is dumb. Number 5 to the Pistons goes Jaden Ivey. Love that pickup. Going to be lethal alongside Cade Cunningham. So let's see if our boy is here, and he is, in fact, around. We're going to take Cockburn. I love Cockburn. I love it when Cockburn's on my team. This is how the top 10 played out. Ooh, Shadon Sharp. Forgot he was even in the draft. Going to sign Cockburn to his rookie contract and bring everybody back. if at the very least be nothing more than trade fodder. So how should we look at this team? We have a rookie contract in Darius Garland, Gabe Vincent. I'd like to look for a better backup, but he's fine for now. What kind of numbers did you put up? 4 points, 1 assist. Ugh. Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, the perfect duo there. Jimmy Buckets, Max Strus. I can live with that. I'd probably flip Duncan Robinson and Max Strus just so the heights are a little bit better. We need a 4. And other than that, the whole roster is basically set. What kind of money are we looking at? Just a mid-level exception. Fair enough. Nicholas Batum would be really nice. Gabriel Dick. Juan Toscano Anderson. All-star dunk contest champion right there. Interesting. I'm not really sure where to go with our money with our mid-level exception. Might just hold on to it and see who's available in the coming free agency. Is there anybody I'd want to sign? Maybe a point guard? Who can we... Wow. Kevin Porter Jr. only wants $3 million. Oh, he's glitched out. Yeah, I'm not going to sign him. I don't know what it is with KPJ. I think it's just because the way he was released from Cleveland and then picked up by Houston. I don't know how his bird rights work. We could use a backup point guard. Chris Dunn, defensive stopper. Trey Burke, Quinn Cook. Teo Maladon? Really? You're glitched out too. Okay, is it my fault if these players are glitched out? I feel like 2K is fucking dumb. So, you know, I'm going to take Kevin Porter Jr. Give me all your money, KPJ. And while we're here, we're going to take Teo Maladon too. Give me both of the glitched out point guards. They don't want to take money. I'll give them money. What? We'll figure out what to do with that. Do we have any bird rights? I don't believe so. And Kyrie Irving is still sitting around. We still have our mid-level exception. Does it make sense? No. Am I talking any questions? I don't know. Let's pick up Juan Toscano Anderson for now. We'll see what we do. Come on, JTA. Sign with us. Even though I think you saw... Wow, the Warriors matched. Fuck you, Warriors. Give me Jeremy Lamb, maybe. Give me Garrison Matthews. We need another white guy who can shoot the 3 on this team, right? Perfect. Anyway, looking at free agency, James Harden back on the Sixers. Kyrie Irving goes to the Wizards. I don't know why he keeps doing that, but sure. DeAndre Ayton back on the Suns, finally getting some money. Miles Bridges to the Trailblazers. I like that pickup. Bobby Portis back at the Bucks. TJ Warren back with the Pacers. And Mo Bamba back on the Magic. Looking at player progression, this is where it's going to hurt the team. Jimmy Buckets down to a 93. He is that age of regression, so we need to start capitalizing. We need to win now before he regresses too hard into the dirt. But Darius Garland, the perfect running co-star, and can actually shoot, something that this Heat team doesn't do very well other than their role players. Bam Adebayo, solid 25-86. Tyler Hero still upgrading as well. Max Strus, KPJ. I don't know what to do with KPJ and Teo Maladon. We'll figure that out when the season comes up. We're going to run a 9-man rotation. Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Markieff Morris made his way. Oh, yeah, he made his way back to the team. We didn't even sign him. And Bam Adebayo, KPJ, Max Strus, Omar Yurtsevin, Teo Maladon. We have too many good players. We need to figure out what to do. What to do. I'm perfectly fine with KPJ being a backup point guard. I don't know how contracts are going to work with him, though. That's my only worry. I don't want to lose him for nothing. Are we going to have bird rights on him? How do we check that? Contract, bird rights, no trade clause, no option, expendable, bird years. Yeah, we're not going to have anything. So we need to figure out what to trade away KPJ and Teo Maladon for, because we're not going to be able to keep them. Wait, it says I'm going to be able to keep Teo Maladon. Game's so broken. So Teo Maladon's going to be the backup point guard. Totally fine with that. What can KPJ and Gabe Vincent get me? Preferably a 4, or get Jordan Poole, because the Warriors are always giving them away. Nasir Little, Max Christie, Goat Pokuševski. Do we bring over the GOAT? Realistically, Cam Johnson's a much better player, but he's 26 years old, where the GOAT Pokuševski's only 20. That could be fun. Have some serious size on this. Trey Murphy having a disappointing season. Could I go get Herb Jones? He's only a 77. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Gary Payton the second is on the Bucks. Nice pickup for them. Dennis Schroeder and Steven Adams. Doesn't sound good. Why is Clint Capella just being given away? Why are the Hawks giving away Clint Capella? All right, game. Here we go. Clint Capella. Now what can you get me? That doesn't seem fair. Think of this as a 3-team trade, by the way. Whenever I make trades like this, I know it seems completely lopsided, but there's just no way to make it work where everybody gets the player that they need without doing multiple trades. Pascal Siakam, you're really just gonna give him up? Can I go steal Scotty Barnes? Yeah, we're gonna do the Marvin Bagley trade. I couldn't find anything that kind of matched what we needed any better. So at the point guard position is Darius Garland, Theo Maledon backing him up. We have 1 year of team control on him. At the 2, Tyler Hero. We're gonna fix Duncan Robinson and Max Strus's positions. Doesn't really matter that much, but Duncan Robinson is 2 inches taller. Gonna help in the defensive department, while Max Strus is only 6'5". I know, only 6'5". At the 3, of course, Jimmy Buckets and Duncan Robinson. At the 4, Marvin Bagley. And at the 5, Bam Adebayo and Omar Yurtsevin. Of course, the mid-level exception is not going to get any minutes, right? Yeah, Garrison Matthews is going to have to ride the bench. So this is going to be the minutes. Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Buckets, Marvin Bagley, Bam Adebayo off the bench, Omar Yurtsevin, Max Strus, Duncan Robinson, and Theo Maledon. Still a little bit of touching up, but we significantly improved at the point guard position, especially for now and the future. Going to be lethal alongside Jimmy Butler, and he can shoot the ball. Marvin Bagley going to be a big question mark on this team. I need to upgrade from him later on. Looking at the power rankings, we are 6th for NBA.com. And Eric Boner has us 6th as well. Let's see if we can outpace the Celtics and the Sixers and even the Bucks. Let's see if we can be once again the best team in the NBA. And here at 3 All-Star break is Team Luka and Team Giannis. On Team Luka is Steph Curry, LeBron James, Jason Tatum, and Zion Williamson. On Team Giannis is Kevin Durant, Nikola Jokic, Kyrie Irving, and Trae Young. For the reserves is Kawhi Leonard, Donovan Mitchell, Karl Anthony Towns, LaMelo Ball made his first, Paul George, Ben Simmons, and Bam Adebayo. On the other side, James Harden, Jimmy Buckets, Anthony Davis, John Morant, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander made his first, Joel Embiid, all the way down there? Okay, and Julius Randle. We're doing okay. Doing okay. Not great, though. We're 3rd kind of in this tier. Almost every single team here. Jesus Christ. There's a 6-point differential between the Pistons and the number 1 Celtics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like every team in the East is 500 or just a little bit better. Not a huge fan. I kind of thought we'd be a little bit better, but I understand there is some cohesion that needs to take place. Is there anybody I'd really like to trade away? No, I kind of want to see how this goes, but at the same time, we're in Jimmy Butler's championship window. Darius Garland doing great. Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, even Marvin Bagley is solid. Very solid team. Not sure where to improve other than saying like, oh, do we have to blow up the team? Do we get Bam Adebayo out of here? How's our field goal shooting? 9th in field goal percentages. 3-point per show. Bad. We're bad. 16th. That's not what you want to see. Who's struggling? Who needs to go? Who needs to get off my team? 3-point shots. Darius Garland 37. Tyler Hero 40. Max Strus 41. Jimmy Buckets struggling. Duncan Robinson, Marvin Bagley. Yeah, I think Marvin Bagley isn't fitting as well as I'd like. Is there somebody that I can get for him? So we're going to do another 2-part trade because the Kings are giving away De'Aaron Fox. I mean, Jesus, come on. And now we need to figure out where to send De'Aaron Fox to get a better 4. I don't know why the Kings are so bad in simulation, but they're this bad in real life too. So what do you want? Bring in DeMar DeRozan, be an absolute hero. Paul George. A little old is my only worry. Julius Randle again. Jonathan Isaac. Ben Simmons once again saying, hey, do you want to... I can join your team, bro. Once again, Pascal Siakam. Hey, I can join your team, bro. I don't love it. Kristaps Porzingis can't really shoot the 3. I want somebody who can stretch the floor and play defense. I think Pascal in a first makes the most sense. Definitely an immediate upgrade over Marvin Bagley. He can't stretch the floor that much, but he's a very quality play for us. So it's going to be Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Buckets, Pascal Siakam, and Bam Adebayo. Out the bench, Omar Yurtsevin, Max Strus, Duncan Robinson, and Theo Maledon. Good. Good enough. I can live with this. We made 1 trade at the trade deadline. Hopefully that's going to be good enough. For the league leader in scoring, it's Jason Tatum, no heat. Rebounds is Rudy Gobert, no heat. Assist is Trae Young. Darius Garland at 8. Steals is Jimmy Butler. Blocks is Rudy Gobert. Figure percentages is Mitchell Robinson on the same team as Zion Williamson. 3-point champion is Klay Thompson. Free throw champion is Danilo Gallinari. No heat anywhere in sight. And Luka Doncic wins MVP, 34 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Paolo Banchero is Rookie of the Year. Really? 20 and 9, though. You can't argue with that. He fits so well in a Pop system, but Pops isn't even there. Who's the coach of the Spurs? Andre Drummond, sixth man of the year, back on the Sixers. Giannis, defense player there. Nikhil Alexander Walker, most improved. I don't know about that. Let's see the stats. Let's see if it's really real. Okay, it's most improved if you ignore the fact that he had a career worst year ever in Utah. So I don't know about that. Will the Green coach of the year because of course Pelicans and Dylan Shaw is ugly. All-NBA first team, no Heat. Second team, nobody. Third team, Jimmy Buckets made the All-NBA third team. Defensive teams, Jimmy Buckets once again. And the rookies, of course, we didn't pick up anybody other than Kofi Cockburn, who didn't get any minutes because I hate seeing Cockburn on my team. Looking at the power rankings, we finished a little bit better than we started at the trade deadline. Second, of course, because, you know, the Pelicans are the Pelicans and anything Zion Williamson is Zion Williamson. They still haven't nerfed his freaking potential overall, whatever you want to call it. Our team's looking spicy, though. I love everything about it. Players, stats, led in scoring by Jimmy Butler, Darius Garland, close second. Pascal Siakam was solid. Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Omar Yurtsevin, Max Strus, Dale Maladone, Duncan Robinson, even Trey Lyles and Chris Chioza somehow got some minutes on our team. How? I don't know. Rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. How do we do in shooting? Not great, not horrible. 3-point percentages. Pascal isn't great from three either, but he's definitely a higher overall. I definitely live with his defense and basically everything that he does for the team that Marvin Bagley wishes he could do. Leading the league in scoring was Luka Doncic, MVP, no Heat. Rebounds is Rudy Gobert, no Heat. Assist is Trae Young, Darius Garland at third. Steals is Jim Butler. Blocks is Rudy Gobert. Field goal percentages is Mitchell Robinson, no Heat. 3-point champion is Trae Young, no Heat. Free throw champion is Kevin Love. Seventh in scoring. Defensively, we are third, fourth, giving us a 6.2 point differential. Second, but the Pelicans doubled up on us. Brutal. Field goal percentages were 6th. 3-point percentages were not good. 10th. And free throw percentages, we are 6th. Speaking of free throw percentages, I forgot to do untapped potentials. I want to send my boy Darius Garland. I want to send probably Tyler Hero. And let's do free throws for everybody because I hate missing free throws in the clutch. I know I'm supposed to do this at the beginning of the season. I forgot. Sue me. But we are once again the 1 seed, taking on Deja Vu, the 7th seeded Philadelphia 76ers. Tyrese Maxey, James Harden regressed down to an 89. Joel Embiid regressed to a 96. I think it was 97 last time. He's Thibault. Yeah, 2K doesn't like the Sixers. I don't know why. And I say that as we're up 2-0 already on them. Up 3-0 and 3-1 and 3-2 and 4-2, taking on once again the Toronto Raptors. Now we took Pascal Siakam from them, but then they slide in De'Aaron Fox. They got much better because that means Scotty Barnes can start at the 4. Fred VanVleet can start at the 2. OG Anunoby. They're missing a center still, but Precious Achiuwa and then Gary Trent Jr. off the bench. Drew, give it to Eubanks, Kem Birch. Good team, and we made them significantly better. We may lose this because of the trade. And we're down 2-0. Who's giving it to us? De'Aaron Fox? Fair enough. I'd rather have Darius Garland, though, but De'Aaron Fox, he ain't something to fuck around on. And they're up 3-1 and 3-2. We need this to force a Game 7 out there in Toronto. Hope you have your vaccination cards because we need to go there and win. And I say that we're losing in the third quarter, back and forth game. Into the fourth, 6-point lead for them. If we can make it close, I'll hop in. It's a little too early. 8 minutes left, down 6. They're starting to pull away here in the fourth, but hopefully can we make it close? 3 points, 2 points. Just grab a lead and I'm hopping in. This is my squad and we're getting dominated. We got beasted. And this is how we go down yet again. A disappointing season for the Miami Heat. 117-124. And De'Aaron Fox showed why we shouldn't have traded him away. Damn. And it's a Cleveland-Toronto Eastern Conference Finals, both the teams that we made trades with. And the Raptors are going on to get swept by the Pelicans. Zion. LeBron James said, fuck it, I'm definitely out now, and I can't blame him after what just happened. Going into the Hall of Fame, getting his jersey retired everywhere he went. League meetings, are any of these fun? Sure. No to that ever, because it seems like every single time I hop in, half my team is fouled out. I'm not going to eliminate the shot clock, so basically most of the rules are dumb. Do we have any picks? I believe we traded away the good ones, so probably not. It's going to be Knicks, Warriors, and Bulls at the top 3. Staff signing, not going to do anything there. Gonna keep Eric Spoelstra around. He's pretty good. Pretty good, so I've heard. It looks like somebody stole away my guy. A little annoyed about that. We had, what's his face lined up? Mike Stauffer. And someone just fucking took him. That's racist. Looking at the fastest man of the class, it is Theo Mack and Clyde Purdue. Most agile is Andre Oakley and Dexter Baylor and Ivan Petrovic and Clyde Purdue and JP Stockton and Francis Bias and Robert Goodwin and Jared Ross. Everybody at the exact same times. Highest vertical is Dexter Baylor, Andre Norris, Theo Mack, and Bo Knox II. Highest bench press is Joel Solomon and Tudor Eminescu. And best shot three-pointer is Ray Park, Robin Goodwin, Theo Mack, Jackson Jones, and Vin McDonald. Had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Anybody interesting in this draft class? We're always looking to get better. Looks like maybe Rick Hill is okay. Maybe if he falls a little bit in the draft, we'll try to draft him, but we don't have a lot of draft capital. We have 2 firsts and a whole bunch of seconds, and that's it. So let's see who goes number 1 overall to the New York Knicks. It is Rick Hill. Yeah, we couldn't have traded up to number 1 overall. Just can't make that work. Number 2 to the Warriors. Once again, deja vu. Taking Oliver Daniels, the 6'7" guard out of Illinois. Number 3, the Illinois team. The Bulls take Frederick McMillan. Nice height out of Memphis. Number 4, the Kings going to take the bust known as Luis Woods. And number 5, the Pelicans just won the finals. Have the number 5 overall pick. They're taking J.P. Stockton. How good was that center? 79 overall. Damn. Would have been nice to pick him up, but of course he went number 1 overall because that's what you're going to do. Team player options, we'll bring back Cockburn. I think we should always have Cockburn on our team. I know I'm making every single Cockburn joke in the world, but you know, I'm not very funny, so I have to be offensive instead. What? Looking at the team. So Pascal, I still would like to upgrade from, and I really wish we could get Scotty Barnes somehow on the team. What would it take to get Scotty? I don't know. So this is definitely going to be a bit of an overpay. I'm trying to give up 4 firsts, maybe even 5 for Scotty Barnes. I don't have 5. I have 4 in a second, and that is what it takes to go through. I did have to give up, so think of it as a 2-part trade. Duncan Robinson for 2 first-round picks. Now, of course, when he signed that contract, everybody knew that he wasn't going to stick around for the Heat for the entirety of the deal, and we upgraded at the 4 position. Our team is set. Let's go re-sign our boys out of free agency. Max Strus is looking for a deal. Of course, he's going to come back. Nice flat $9 million a year contract. We'd love to have you back in Miami. Tyler Hero and Darius Garland are going to need contracts at the end of this. So is Omar Yurtsevin. Not a lot I can do about that. Gonna have to match contracts. Gonna have to match all this money that all these players want. It's gonna be brutal on the paycheck. But hey, you're in Miami. You're a destination city? Question mark. How can I bring back Omar Yurtsevin? We have bird rights? No. Omar, please come back. So just because I don't know how fucking 2K is gonna make this work, I'm gonna go sign a big in case we don't get Omar Yurtsevin, like Enzis Peznesnis. And then if they do let me bring back Omar, then we're just gonna rock with that and trade away this guy. Otherwise, we're gonna have to run this guy as our backup center. Again, no idea. 2K is fucking ridiculous in their free agency scheme system, whatever you want it. So John Morant going back to the Grizzlies, Nikola Jokic going to the Rockets. Really? That's gonna be lethal alongside Jalen Green. Zion back to the Pelicans, Darius Garland back to us, Bradley Beal to the Kings. Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards and Fred VanVleet to the Raptors. 2 teams I want to check out here. Of course, the Kings. So they gave up their boy, De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton. So now Davion Mitchell's the only point guard. Bradley Beal at the 2 with Victor Oladipo. Okay. Garrison Matthews, DeMontis Sabonis at the 4, and Rashawn Holmes. I don't like the team. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Kings, you suck. Looking at the Rockets, Corey Joseph, Jalen Green. Nobody. And Nikola Jokic. Oh, they have Jabari Smith. That's right. But he doesn't progress for shit. And Nikola Jokic. So if, hypothetically, if Jabari Smith progressed into like a 95, that team would be stupid good. But the way that 2K is operating now, it's not going to be. Moving on to player progression. And Omar Yurtsevin does come back, so we're going to trade away our boy. Jimmy Butler down to a 92. You hate to see that. But we have Scotty Barnes and Darius Garland on the team. A couple of young bloods to pick up the slack. So is Tyler Hero. Untapped potential goes to Darius Garland, Scotty Barnes, and Tyler Hero. That's it. Easy, straight enough, straight up, straightforward. God, what's wrong with me? This is going to be the 9-man rotation. Darius Garland at the 1, Tyler Hero at the 2, Jimmy Butler at the 3, Scotty Barnes at the 4, and Bam at a bye. Yo at the 5. Coming off the bench, Omar Yurtsevin, Teo Maladon, Max Strus, and that's right. We need to trade for a backup forward. What can Aznusnus Puznussus get us alongside Eric Bledsoe's on our team? Chimezi Metu, perfect. Juan Toscano Anderson, perfect. 73. Yeah, let's bring in Terrence Mann. That's a nice pickup for us. Quality 4. Quality 3, 4, I guess. What position does they have him at? It is the small forward shooting guard. Works for me. So that's going to be the 9-man rotation here at the preseason power rankings. We are first for NBA.com, first for Eric Boner as well. Let's go win a freaking championship. And here at the All-Star break is Team Luka and Team Trae Young. Interesting. On Team Luka is Giannis, Nikola Jokic, Jason Tatum, and Ja Morant. On Team Trae is Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, Zion Williamson, and LaMelo Ball. For the reserves is Kevin Durant, Jimmy Buckets, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Jared Allen, and DeAndre Ayton both making their first, and Darius Garland way down there. On the other side, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Karl Anthony Towns, Cade Cunningham made his first, Kristaps Porzingis, and Anthony Edwards. We're doing good. In fact, more than good. We're doing incredible. Best team in the NBA, 36-15. 2 games better than the Rockets? No? I'm confused. But, you know, that's how 2K is. The only thing I'm worried about is Teo Maladon's contract. We kind of picked him up on some cheatsy shit, right? So he's on a $1 million veterans minimum, $1.93 million right now. But he has only 1 bird year. We need at least 3. And I don't believe he is a restricted free agent. So I'm curious if we're going to be able to get a comparable backup point guard for him. What is out there that we could conceivably have with Teo Maladon to keep him on our team long term? Bring in the GOAT, Trey Burke. That's an option. Greg Brown. Jordan McLaughlin is the perfect backup point guard in real life. In 2K, no. Either is Kemba Walker. Come on now. Yeah, you know, so we're gonna keep Teo Maladon for now. Looking at the league leaders in scoring, it is Luka Doncic at 35.7 points per game. Jesus. Rebounds is Rudy Gobert, and assist is Trae Young. No. Oh, Darius Garland at 5. Steals is Jimmy Butler. Blocks is Rudy Gobert, and field goal percentages is Mitchell Robinson. 3-point champion is Grant Williams. Okay, big fella. And free throw champion is Dennis Schroeder. Tyler Hero at 6th. Love to see that. Don't think there's any moves that we really want to make. Darius Garland has taken over as the scoring leader, as the best player on this team, question mark. The rest of the team, though, incredibly solid. Love what we're doing, and yeah, you know what? We're just going to ride. Luka Doncic does win MVP again, 36, 8, and 9. Wow. Kai Jones is Rookie of the Year. Kai Jones, drafted in 2021, is the 2024 Rookie of the Year. Anyway, 6th man of the year is Kevin Porter Jr. You hate to see that, but I think he's going to be going somewhere on a big old contract, or maybe he already went. How did that work out? I can't view the contracts. What am I doing anyway? 17 points a game, though. Really solid numbers. Giannis, defensive player of the year. Chuma Okeke is the most improved. Eric Spoelstra, our man, is coach of the year. Patrick Cox is executive of the year. All NBA first team, no Heat. Second team, third team. Jimmy Buckets once again. No Darius Garland, though. A little sad. Defensive first team and second team, nobody. Rookies, nobody. Yeah, all right. Not bad, not bad. We finished incredibly top of the NBA. Again, 59-23, 5 games better than the Boston Celtics, 2 games better than the Houston Rockets. I mean, we are dominant. Looking at the team, how do we do overall? Darius Garland was solid. Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo, Scotty Barnes gave us solid Draymond Green numbers. 15, 7, and 4. I'll live with that. Omar Yurtsevin was good. Teo Maladon was good. Max Strus was even. Terrence Mann was good. Kofi Cockburn gave us 0.4 points a game. What more do you want? Rebounds were a little low, but Omar Yurtsevin really picked it up for Bam. Scotty Barnes was solid. We're a team rebounding team. That makes sense. Assists, Darius Garland is really good. How did we do shooting the 3-pointer? Darius Garland, 42%. Tyler Hero, 42%. Scotty Barnes, 40%? This dude can't shoot. Max Strus, 39%. Teo Maladon, Jimmy Butler. Ugh, regression is killing your 3-pointer, 27%. And Bam is up to 35%. Okay, Bam. Terrence Mann, 43%. You love to see it. Looking at team stats, how did we do overall scoring-wise? We were best in the NBA. Defensively, third best, giving us a 10.4 point differential. Number 1 in the NBA. Token percentages, tied for first. 3-point percentages, 5th. And free throw percentages, 1st. Well, that's all I need to know that we're going to win a championship this freaking season. Taking on the Orlando Magic, Markelle Fultz, who made his return. Finally, good to see. This man has been through way too much in his career. He's only 23 years old. Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner having a very good season. Wendell Carter Jr. and Mo Bamba on the court at the same time. I don't like that, but they brought in Clint Capella. I think we traded it to them. Cole Anthony, Jonathan Isaac, a lot of 80s, but no 90s. So we're going to dominate them probably. They are like, what, the 8 seed, 7 seed at best. 3-0 and 4-0 now to take on the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young and other. Traded away Cam Reddish. They do have Kevin Porter Jr. and Mike Conley. Yeah, this team's just, they're not good. DeAndre Hunter hasn't progressed as well as you'd like if you were an Atlanta Hawks fan. And I say that we are up 2-1. We are up 3-1. And in gentleman's fashion, sweeping them now to take on the Cade Cunninghams with Tyus Jones. Okay. Wait. They have Jaden Ivey, right? So play Cade at the 1, Jaden Ivey at the 2, have Tyus Jones come off the bench, Sadiq Bey, Jeremy Grant, and then Isaiah Stewart. That's a team right there, but they have Anthony Simons too. Start Anthony Simons. What is this team? You know, we're going to win just because of the complete roster mismanagement done by the CPU. And 3-1, 3-2. Are we going to blow a 3-0 lead? Back in Miami, game 7, we're about to blow a 3-0 lead to a team that doesn't know how to set up their roster. Okay, close game here in the third quarter. Really high scoring contest. 106-106, tied up. Going into the fourth, 111-108. Really close. We're probably going to have to hop in. We take a little bit of a lead here. 10 points, 7 points. 4 minutes left. Up 10, 11, 133, 120. Can we close this out? Can we hold on? We are dominating them in the fourth. Look at that. A 44-point fourth quarter. Say goodnight. 146-127. Jimmy Butler doing Jimmy Butler things. Cade Cunningham did his best. Yeah. Taking on the Grizzlies now. Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson, Xavier Tillman. Really good team. But I think we have the capacity to beat them. I know Ja Morant is better than Darius Garland. Outside of that, the rest of our team is better than the rest of theirs. And we are up 3-1, 3-2. And maybe we'll hop in, see if we can get some playing time. Losing in the first quarter, losing in the second quarter, losing in the third quarter. And we're probably going to go to a game 7. Yeah, that seems about right. 135, 115. Didn't mean to play the game. Just wanted to look at the box score. Ja Morant, just a beast, 39-7. And our boys didn't come to play. Yeah, that's cool too. Anyways, game 7 in Miami to win our first chip. Can we do it? Winning in the second quarter. Back and forth in the third quarter. Really close contest. Going into the fourth with about an 8-point lead. 105-105, tied up once again. This is eerily similar to what happened against the Pistons, only this time we're not blowing them out of the water in the fourth. Close game. You know, we're going to hop in 2 minutes, 30 seconds left with a 3-point lead, 119-116. Let's get it, baby. And yeah, we'll call it timeout. Who would be our mismatch? Oh, kick it to the open man. Tyler Hero wide open for 3. Bang! That's how you do it. 122-116. Scotty Barnes is a monster, delivering the ball to whoever needs it whenever they need it. Hold on, I'm adjusting my mic. Hold on, just turning it down. This game's so loud. Oh, Ja Morant's schooling me. Ja Morant schooling the CPU. Obviously, we're not going to be able to take Ja Morant off dribble. That's just bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Is Bam Adebayo gone? Ooh, throw it down. What happened? You see, what happened was, block that shit. Get that shit out of here. Scotty Barnes telling you what's what. Darius Garland going to fake the 3 and kick it to Scotty Barnes, who's going to throw it down. 124-118, 1 minute and 47 seconds left. Scotty Barnes is the real MVP. Anyway, Ja Morant cooking here. There's nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do. If I could make defensive substitutions, defensive matchups, I think is what it is, we would 100% say, Ja Morant, let's get Jimmy Butler to guard you. But thankfully, 2K is actually broken. I don't know if you're aware of this, but 2K fucking sucks. Wide open for the oop and throw it down. Look at that fucking contest from Bam. Absolute monster. Running the paint. Crossing up Xavier Tillman. Go around him. Throw it down. 128, 120. 1 minute left. This is how you win a game 7. This is how you close it out. Now we need to help off Ja Morant. We just can't let... Okay, not like that. Just giving a wide open 3 to... Who's that? Otto Porter? Brutal. You're going to miss that, my friend. Oh, foul game. Playing the foul game. Stop hugging me, bro. Get off me. Little bitch. Anyway, we know Jimmy Butler's clutch. Easy money, 100%. Green bean. 129, 123. They're going to call a timeout after I make this greened. Time to lock up, play some defense. Jaren Jackson Jr. isn't on the court because 2K's dumb. And neither is Ja Morant. Yeah, they put in Chris freaking Dunn. All right, we won. This game is so dumb. The fact that they didn't have Ja Morant in the game. Just, yeah, you know how the game is. Okay, we're going to do a screen and roll. We're going to whoop. We're going to step back. Step it back for 3. Bang. Man, I'm never going to make that shot. Anyway, we win. I don't want to sit through the freaking celebration that takes forever to play out. But the Miami Heat are your NBA champions. Jimmy Buckets wins NBA Finals MVP, deservedly so. 19.6 rebounds, 7 assists, doing everything he can. And I don't blame the man if he retires right here. Cliff Paul does. Al Horford, Eric Gordon. Looks like Jimmy's going to run it back for us one more time. Hall of Fame inductees is Cliff Paul. Probably getting his jersey retired as well with Kyle Lowry and Blake Griffin. League meetings, are any of these fun? No, that's not fun. No, that's not fun. No, that's not fun. And no, that's not fun either. So in fact, none of these are fun. I'm going to put that one through just because hopefully it stops cutting off the freaking names of the players. God, 2K. And the draft lottery is going to end up as Pelicans, Bulls, and Warriors. Okay. No changes to make here. And let's skip on to the NBA draft combine. The fastest man of the class is Jaden McMillan and Daryl Thorpe. Most agile is Alonzo Dennis and Francis Miller. Highest vertical is Charlie Wagner and Leo Connor. Highest bench race is Andre Atkins, Dion Ellis, and Reynaldo Gomez. Bo Slaughter. Can't spell Slaughter without laughter. Best shot three-pointer is Tony Newman, Zach Pittman, Boyd Bennett, and Nathan McLeod. Now, are there any good players in this draft? You know, just asking, just curious. I don't know. Who would I take if I was drafting? Julian Rodman looks to be like a freaking monster. 20 years old, but 84 overall. How about Adrian Boyd? Is he any good? No. Let's see what these look like. Stanley McCoy looks to be okay. C+, 6'1", 19 years old. I'll think about him. Stanley. Let's go to like pick 4, pick 5, see if we want to trade up. Number 1 overall, the Pelicans are taking their monster big man, Julian Rodman, to pair up alongside Zion Williamson. Number 2 overall to the Bulls goes Bo Slafter. Number 3 to the Warriors goes Adrian Boyd. Number 4 to the Thunder goes our boy. Damn. We're going to take him. And number 5 goes Jeff Kersey. Well, fuck me then. How good was he? 77 overall, 19 years old. Would have been a great pickup. How about the other 19-year-old? Boyd Bennett, he was solid too. Should have gone after somebody, but I didn't. What can I say? Of course we're bringing back Terrence Mann, 2K. I don't know why you're trying to say no. And we're bringing back everybody, including Cockburn. We have to bring back Cockburn. What's life without Cockburn? Looking at the restricted free agents, Omar Yurtsevin needs a deal. Let's go ahead and re-sign our boys. There's not a lot we can do here. And we'll give Omar a 5-year flat backup center money, $11.5 million deal. Go with that. Hopefully, Kofi Cockburn and Teo Maladon can come back on the what's it called contracts. How much money do we have to play with? Peyton Pritchard might be a nice pickup. Miles McBride even. Jean Montero. There's some good backup point guards here if we want. I'll take Deuce McBride. I like him. I like this game out of West Virginia. Right? West Virginia. Oh, I'm incredible. Fuck you, Golden State. Yeah. Let's bring back Gabe Vincent. Why not? 4 years. How much money do you want, Gabe? We'll give you a flat deal, but you're going to be our mid-level exception. Come on back, Gabe. Dude, stop freaking not taking my money. Is it really Jean Montero is going to be our next best option? Sure, I'm going to give you all of my mid-level exception because everybody seems to be fucking me. LaMelo Ball back to the Hornets. Anthony Davis went to the Spurs. I don't see that happening. Kawhi Leonard to the Trailblazers. I really don't see that happening. Dejounte Murray to the Lakers. Nice pickup there. Domantas Sabonis back on the Kings with a 5-year, $190 million contract. Anthony Edwards and Karl Towns going back to the Timberwolves. Gonna skip through free agency. Hopefully get Teo Maledon and Kofi Cockburn both coming back. Looking at play regression. Jimmy Butler down to a 91. That hurts. Bam Adebayo is maxed out at an 86. That hurts. John Montero is going to be on the team. I don't know why. And here we are going over to our untapped potential. So who am I going to give it to this time? Darius Garland. Go with that. Scotty Barnes. And let's do Tyler Hero. See if we can get like 490 overalls on the team at the same time. This is going to be how the minutes break down. Darius Garland at the 1, Tyler Hero at the 2, Jimmy Buckets at the 3, Scotty Barnes at the 4, and Bam Adebayo at the 5. Off the bench, Yurt, Teo, Max Strus, Terrence Mann, not Trey Mann, Kofi Cockburn here to cheerlead. We'll give him a minute. And John Montero is here for, I don't know, trade bait. Shoot long distance 3-pointers with low percentages. Looking at the power rankings, we are 5th for NBA.com and 5th for Eric Boner as well. Well, you know what? We're the defending NBA champions. Put some fucking respect on my name. And MVP this time around is Jason Tatum. Wow, have yourself a season. 35 points a game. Okay, Rookie of the Year is Julian Rodman. Andre Drummond is 6th Man of the Year now on the Pacers. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year, most improved is the GOAT, Pokashevsky. We almost had him, but we ended up getting Marvin Bagley instead. Eric Spoelstra, Coach of the Year yet again, and his name is Patrick Cox. Only made first team, no Heat. Second team, Darius Garland. Loves to see that. Some respect on his name. Jimmy Butler, though, did fall out. And it doesn't look like we have any awards outside of that. Go ahead and simulate the plan, and let's look at these stats. Let's see how our boys did. I skipped right through to the regular to the playoffs just because I'm content with this team. The players that are regressing, I don't want to trade away because it's Jimmy freaking Butler and Bam. I don't want to upgrade from the figure holds, the cornerstones of this team. And the other guys are good enough. Tyler Hero, solid. Darius Garland, beast. Scotty Barnes, monster. Teo Maledon, I mean, bench. The bench is good. We could improve it a little bit, but is it really that big of a deal while Bam is averaging 14 and 10? You love to see it. Steals are good. How are we doing shooting-wise besides Jimmy Butler? Don't look at Jimmy Butler scoring. 31%. He's having a career year. You love to see it. Bam's down to 29 again. Look at Bam's three-point shooting. How's it been his whole career? So we started his rookie year, 0, then 20, then 14, then 25, then 33, then 30, then 35, and 29. Bam's hilarious. Terrence Mann is doing solid. We re-signed him. Omar Yurtsevin shouldn't be shooting threes. Jimmy Buckets, Max Strus, 39. Teo Maledon is really bad. What is your 3, young fella? 78? You shouldn't be shooting under 30%. You really struggled this year. Scotty Barnes kind of reverted back to the mean a little bit, 37%. Tyler Hero, 41. Darius Garland is the best player on our team. He was the perfect pickup, and it's why I went out and got him, because we need him that badly. So there's something going on with the scoring. I'm not really sure why, but it's Jason Tatum, and then everybody else is scoring about 10 points less than normal or close to. Luka's only 28 points because Zach LaVine came over. John Morant's only 28 points, but he's a point guard. Donovan Mitchell's only 27. Zion. Something's wrong with scoring. I don't know what happened, but there shouldn't be this disparity between 1 and 2. Anyway, Darius Garland was at 9. Rebounds was DeAndre Ayton, Bam Adebayo at 9. Assist is John Morant, Darius Garland at 4. Steals is still Jimmy Butler. Blocks is Evan Mobley. Fucker percentages is Mitchell Robinson out there on the Lakers. Zion Williamson at 2 with 66.9%. Nice. 3-point champion is Jaden Ivey. Okay. 3-point champion is Kevin Love. Darius Garland at 5. And looking at our team stats, we were 5th in scoring, but defensively we were 2nd, giving us a 9.8 point differential, best in the NBA still. Field goal percentages, we were 6th. 3-point percentages, 7th. Free throw percentages, 4th. Overall, just a really good, consistent team. Taking on the Charlotte LaMelo Balls, they have Terry Rozier still, Lowry Marketing, Kai Jones, apparently Rookie of the Year in 2027. And the rest of the team just hasn't really come together yet, so I think we're going to dominate them once again. Moving on to the second round with ease. I don't think we've ever got kicked out of the first round so far in this video. Now to take on the Boston Celtics, which is apparently Jason Tatum and nobody else because they got rid of Jaylen Brown. Why? I don't know, to sign Harrison Barnes maybe? Who knows? But Jason Tatum averaged like 40 points a game this season. Is he going to be able to carry them single-handedly past the Heat? I don't think so. I say that they're fighting. They're up 3-2 on us. I wasn't expecting this. Somebody's head is going to roll if we actually lose to the Celtics here because it's a one-man wrecking crew. Just put Jimmy Butler on Jason Tatum and don't look back. We win 102-80. Now in another Game 7 back in Miami. Do we have what it takes to advance onto the Eastern Conference Finals? Close game here in the second quarter, losing in the third. Back and forth fair. Have a little bit of a lead going into the fourth quarter, 86-72. If we can keep this, we're set. Otherwise, I may need to hop in. 185, 13-point game, 15-point game. Looks like we're going to pull away just a little bit in the end. And we do win 117-95. How did our boys do? Darius Garland was solid. Scotty Barnes, Jimmy Butler. The whole team showed up. Except Kofi Cockburn. Zeros across the board. Celtics, Jason Tatum, and then he doesn't have enough help. I mean, Killian Hayes, really? That's your number 2. Anyway, here we are taking on the Detroit Pistons, the Cade Cunninghams with Anthony Simons, with Jaden Ivey. So here's how you do this, 2K, just for future reference. Cade Cunningham can literally play 1 through 4. So slot him in at the 3 or the 4. Who's taller, Cade or Sadiq Bey? So you go Anthony Simons at the 1, Jaden Ivey at the 2, Cade at the 3, Sadiq at the 4, Jeremy Grant, Isaiah Stewart, whoever you want at the 5, play small ball, and have your best players out in the same starting lineup. You're not going to do that, and we're probably going to win because of that. I say that, and we're losing 2-0. 2-1, 3-1, and we're going to get whooped in the Eastern Conference Finals. I made fun of their rosters, and then they beat us. And of course, the 2 teams that are in the NBA Finals 4 years from now are going to be the Pistons and the Thunder. Okay, game, whatever you fucking say. And did they actually do what I told them to? Idiots. Whatever, game. Okay, so we came up short. Chet Holmgren is your NBA Finals MVP. That means some moves need to be made. That means we're going to blow up the team just a little bit. Eric Spoelstra retired? Well, I say good riddance, sir. We don't even need you. Can I override that? I think it's too late. I already advanced through it. Going on to league meetings. Are any of these fun? No. No. Draft lottery, I don't care. Goes Suns, 76ers, and Raptors. Staff signing, so we definitely need a new head coach. In fact, we need a whole bunch of everything if you're really looking at it. Steve Kerr's sitting here, so I'm going to send him all the money we have and say for the rest, figure it out on your own. Steve Kerr's going to be the head coach, and the rest can figure it out looking at the NBA draft combine. The fastest man of the class is Jeffrey Wright Foreman and John Ware. Most agile is Nuke Udo and Preston Pope. Highest vertical is Joseph Swift, John Ware. Highest bench press is Andy Frazier and Ryan Maxwell. And best shot 3-pointer, Irvin Bosch, son of Chris and Nuke Udo. Who the fuck is this guy? Is there anybody worth drafting? Anybody worth taking a flyer on in this draft? Or are we going to miss out on everybody? Looks like Isaiah Harden is going to be pretty good. Lonnie Baxter. Probably Dennis Webster, I might take a flyer on. We'll see if he falls. Other than that, I don't really see anybody worth. So let's go to like 6, see if Dennis Webster is still there. Number 1 overall to the Phoenix Suns goes Lonnie Baxter. Number 2 to the 76ers goes Giacomo Maine. Number 3 to the Raptors goes Isaac Harden, 6'9" out of Georgia Tech, nice. Number 4 to the Nuggets goes Leandro Ramos. And number 5 to the Bulls goes the shooting guard from Germany, Malcolm Rogers. That means we're going to move up to number 6. Hello, Oklahoma City Thunder, who are apparently NBA champions. Or was it the other team? Whatever. It makes no sense. But this is 2K. That's just the way it is. We're going to send you 2 first and then the rest of our seconds. I want this pick. I want to pick up the short guy from wherever. Wow, you're really not going to do this. I feel like my first pick of the second round should have a little more value on it. We'll send you Jean Montero. You like young players, right? Right. Have some more seconds. You're really not going to take this freaking... Come on now. Who do I have to give you? Who do I have to give up just for this freaking pick? Take Terrence Mann, okay? Good. God, we gave up way too much. But in my defense, we're going to be able to draft somebody, and I hope they turn out to be pretty good in... Was it Dennis Webster? I think it was Dennis Webster. His point guards. Yeah, Dennis Webster is the only good one. So we'll take Dennis Webster here at number 6. Hopefully he's all right. He is a 73 overall. Bust. Shit. Look how good the top 3 of this draft was, but look how old they are. And what you gonna do? And I guess we'll sign Dennis Webster since we traded a lot away for him and he busted. Brutal. Looking at the qualifying offers, Scotty Barnes is going to demand a huge contract, and our boy Kofi Cockburn really does need that as well. Who are we going to bring back? Teo Maledon, Scotty Barnes, Kofi Cockburn. Who needs to go? Who fucked up this team? Is it time for Jimmy to go? Is it really time to say goodnight, Jimmy? You can't shoot? I feel like that's just disrespectful. I mean, who do we really get that's better than Jimmy? I mean, even after regression, what, Jaren Jackson Jr. and Desmond Bane? I don't like that. I don't feel good about that. Robert Williams, Isaac Okoro, Lonzo Ball. Ugh. How about Bam? How about Bam? Are you the weak link, Bam? Christian Wood. Bring in Rudy Gobert, but that doesn't feel smart either. Chip McDaniels. What a name. Yeah, none of these moves seem to really make sense. What if we pair them alongside together? No. So let's go ahead and work on making the bench better. That means cheesing the system. That means, I don't know, figuring it out. So we're going to bring back Teo Maledon, 5-year deal. I'm fine with him being the backup point guard, $15 million a year. That works more than enough for me. Kofi Cockburn, you may need to get traded away. I think it's time to get rid of Cockburn, if I can be so bold. But let's go ahead and give him a solid deal, whatever. Give Scotty Barnes his qualifying offer. Use our mid-level exception on Jakob Poeltl. Go with that. Come on, Jakob. Come join our squad. And let's see what we can improve at. So Darius Garland with 1, Teo Maledon backing him up. Dennis Webster, probably trade bait at this point. Tyler Hero, Max Strus, definitely an upgradable position. Jimmy Butler, nobody backing him up. Scotty Barnes. And we have a whole bunch of backups there at the center position. I'm looking for a wing player that's going to really push us over the top to back up Jimmy Butler, somebody who can shoot. Wow, okay. Had to do a lot to make that go through, but we picked up Jaden Hardy. So let's see, where do we start? We cheatsy traded Jakob Poeltl, it is what it is. And then we flipped a bad first-round pick for a good first-round pick. Then we flipped Kofi Cockburn in 2 seconds for Obi Toppin, which we flipped for CJ McCollum because he fit under the salary cap for this trade. And then we said Dennis Webster, our first-round pick, who sucks, CJ McCollum, and 2 quality first-round picks for Jaden Hardy, who's playing very well in this simulation, up to an 83 overall. So what we're going to do is we're going to bump down Max Strus. He's going to be the 3, backing up Jimmy Buckets. Somehow he's still on the team. Don't even ask me. Jaden Hardy's going to play the 2, and this is what the team is going to look like for our final season. Darius Garland, Teo Maledon, Tyler Hero, Jaden Hardy, Jimmy Buckets, Max Strus, Scotty Barnes, Bam Adebayo, and Omar Yurtsevin. As you can see, I am completely out of draft capital. I've traded away everything. I've done everything I could to put this team over the top. Giannis is going to the Hawks. Jason Tatum is going to the Nets. Okay. Donovan Mitchell going to the Clippers. Scotty Barnes is back on our team. Okay. Yeah, this is the point where the rebuilds start to go off the rails. So hopefully we can go and win our chip again. We won one. That makes sense. And then we lost it. So now we need to go and get it back. Everybody is maxed out. This is such a win now team. We've gone all in. We pushed all our chips to the table. As for untapped potential, what's most likely to get us wins? First of all, the free throws, of course. And then I guess untapped potential. Let's go ahead and do... Let's just keep strengthening our strength. Darius Garland and Tyler Hero or Scotty Barnes? We'll do Scotty Barnes. 1 more year. Looking at the team. Running a 9-man rotation with our new head coach because Eric Spoelstra retired in Steve Kerr. Darius Garland at the 1, Tyler Hero at the 2, Jimmy Butler at the 3, Scotty Barnes at the 4, Bam Adebayo at the 5, and a new 6-man of the year, hopefully, Jaden Hardy, Teo Maledon, Omar Yurtsevin, and Max Strus. A lot of Heat guys still in this team. I love what the Heat are doing. We just made a few touches here and there. Let's go win, baby. And the MVP is Ja Morant, 27, 6, and almost 10. What a season he had. Lonnie Baxter is Rookie of the Year. Sixth man is Josh Christopher, putting down 23 for the Kings. Okay. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year on the Hawks. That jersey looks horrible. Usman Garuba is most... Is he really most improved? He went from 4-4 to 8-7. Wow. Steve Kerr is Coach of the Year of the team that went back to the top, the Miami Heat, and that is Patrick Cox. NBA first team is no Heat. Second team is no Heat, and third team is no Heat. We have no All-NBA players yet. We're the best team in the NBA. Okay, game, whatever you say. How did Dennis Webster do? I'm a little curious. 75 overall, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 4.5 assists. Like, he would be a good pickup if we picked him up in like the first or second year of this simulation. The fact that he was a 73 overall was a complete deal breaker for me. But we finished incredible, 64-18. Best team in the NBA, best team in the East. 7 games better than the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Memphis Grizzlies. I mean, we dominated. How did our boys do? Player stats. Darius Garland, the new #1 undisputed, 21 points a game. Scotty Barnes at 17. Tyler Hero 17. Jaden Hardy 17 off the bench. Jimmy Buckets down to 15, but he's still a very solid, very respectable 4 and 5. Bam Adebayo 14 and basically 10. Teo Maladone still gave us 11 and 4. Omar Yurtsevin kind of regressing a little bit, only 7 and 6. Max Strus was solid. Who's this? Javonte Smart. He somehow got minutes. I kind of miss Cockburn. I won't lie. We have Davi Bertans on the team. Gross. Rebounds a little bit down. Not too bad. Assist. Steals. How do we do from the 3-point line? How bad is Jimmy? Darius Garland shooting 45% from the 3. You love it. Scotty Barnes 41. Tyler Hero 41. Jaden Hardy 44. Even Teo Maladone is up to 35. He's been shooting in the high 20s this entire thing. Max Strus 46. Jimmy Butler 31. Respectable. Bam 27. Oof. Our 2 stars are brutal. Leading the league in scoring is still Jason Tatum on the Nets, 32 points per game. I still don't know what is up with the disparity between him and everybody else. It's weird. Rebounds is Rudy Gobert, no Heat, and assist is Luka Doncic. Darius Garland at 9. Steals is LaMelo Ball. Blocks is Evan Mobley. Focus percentages is Mitchell Robinson. 3-point champion is Grant Williams. Max Strus at 3. Darius Garland at 8. Free throw champion is Kevin Love. Darius Garland there at 2. Team stats. We were probably #1 in scoring. Damn. Just missed by 0.1 points to the Heat, Pelicans. Defensively, we were the 5th best team in the league, giving us a 12.2 point differential. Best in the NBA, just edging out the Cavs, who are still fighting without Darius Garland. How? I don't know. Field goal percentages, we were actually 2nd. 3-point percentages, we were 2nd. And free throw percentages, were we 1st? 2nd. No, we're 1st. Because that's how we do. Taking on the Indiana Pacers with Tyrese Halliburton. With, God, I don't even know. It's like Tyrese Halliburton and then a whole bunch of Jalen Smith still on the team. Nikola Jovic. Chris Duarte. He's probably like 50 years old already. Anyway, probably going to be a dominant first round yet again. 3-0. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. 3-1. 4-1 gentlemen sweeping now to take on the Atlanta Hawks, who are very good. I think last season. Still Trae Young. And that's right. They brought in Giannis. But what a weird like duo that they have. So Trae Young is like 5'3". He can shoot from a million feet away, but he's so tiny. Every time he gets bumped into, the refs blow a whistle because they're like, oh my God, this poor little person is getting pushed around by these bullies, and he gets a million free throws. Meanwhile, Giannis is like 6'20" and dunking all over everybody, but he can't shoot to save his life. Weird combo. I think it would be fun to watch. A little Shaq and Kobe esque, if you ask me. Anyway, destroying them 3-1, 3-2, and you know what? I'm gonna hop into Simcast just because we've lost so many games. If I need to hop in and clutch it out, I will. But we're up in the second quarter, going into the third with a bit of a lead, closer than I'd like, and we're blowing them out. Man, look at that third quarter. We just took over, up 30 points, and goodbye. 146-113. Giannis didn't play well. Neither did Trae. Tyler Hero balled out. I mean, we're still the balanced team of the East, taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. How are they good? I don't know. They have Kennedy Chandler, another undersized point guard to replace Darius Garland. Dante DiVincenzo. That makes sense. I don't know why, but Dante kind of feels like a Cav. Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. They have 2 giant centers who can't shoot. I mean, what are their 3-point ratings? 35, 0, and then that's it on YouTube. Come on now, game. Don't be dumb. Let's just sweep them and let's move on to the finals where we can hopefully win our ring. Taking on the Timberwolves. D'Angelo Russell, Terrence Davis, Anthony Edwards, Patrick Williams. I tried to trade for him. Couldn't make it go through. Instead, we got Jaden Hardy, Karl Towns, Jared Vanderbilt. Good team. I'm hoping we're better. And I say that we lose game 1 and we lose game 2 and we lose game 3. And do we have a chance? Can we win 1? Question mark. I thought this was our year. I really, really did. Who is beasting and feasting on us? Ants? Okay. Who can I put on him? Jimmy, right? Jimmy's still our defender. He's got to be good enough to shut down Anthony Edwards, right? Right? We're losing. We're losing. We're losing. We're losing. We won 1 quarter. We didn't even win 1 game. Oh, I don't even know what happened, but I guess I tried to back out and we lost anyway. Super cool. What do we do now? Do we continue on for another year and hope that that doesn't happen again? I feel like it's reached its logical conclusion. We lost. We won the 1 ring and then simulation fucked us no matter who we went up against. We're like the freaking Buffalo Bills. We went to the Super Bowl a million times and we only won once. That's disappointing. But like Scotty Barnes is up for a contract. Jimmy Butler's regressing into the dirt. Jaden Hardy's up for a contract. All right, we'll run it back 1 more time, okay? We'll try 1 more time. Just because that was so disrespectful. Okay, we brought everybody back for 1 more year. I don't know if the money's going to work. I don't know if the simulation is going to work, but player regression is definitely going to hit us hard. Jimmy down to an 88. Darius Garland only up to a 93. Looks like he's tapping out. Scotty Barnes up to a 92. Bam Adebayo's maxed out. Yeah, this is about as good as the team is ever going to get. Hopefully this is good enough to go back to the finals. We've been so good, but we can't win the freaking championship. I don't know what it is. We only have that 1 freaking ring. If we look at the league history, we won in 2023, 2020. So when we started, we lost to the Jazz. Okay, then we lost to the Raptors, who got pelicaned. Then we won ours in Game 7 against John Morant and the Grizzlies. Then we got Cade Cunningham'd, and then we got swept. Like, we've been right there, but we only won once, and I'm disappointed in that. Anyway, this is going to be the new 9-man rotation, same as last year. Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Buckets, Scotty Barnes, Bam Adebayo, Jaden Hardy, Teo Maladon, Omar Yurtsevin, Max Strus, running it back 1 more time. And LaMelo Ball wins MVP. Richie Daniels is Rookie of the Year. Josh Christopher, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Ted Henderson, Most Improved Coach of the Year. Steve Kerr. And Patrick Cox is a cock. All NBA first team, nobody. Second team, nobody. Third team, nobody. Defensive teams, nobody. Who cares anyway? Looking at the league leader in scoring, it is Cade Cunningham. No heat. Rebounds is Lonnie Baxter. Bam Adebayo at 3. Assist is LaMelo Ball. Darius Garland at 7. Steals is LaMelo Ball. Blocks is Miles Turner. Field goal percentages is Zion Williamson. 3-point champion is Cade Cunningham. No heat. And free throw champion is Kyrie Irving. Tyler Hero at 2. Darius Garland at 5. Looking at team stats, we were best in the NBA. Once again, best in scoring. Best defensively. 14-point differential. Let's go win a freaking chip. Yes. Taking on the Orlando Magic, they have nobody. Jalen Suggs, Jonathan Kuminga, Clint Capella. Solid team. We should be better. Then again, I don't know because it's 2K. How you doing? Up 2-0, up 3-0, and once again, we dominate the first round. At the very least, the Miami Heat always dominate the first round. I had to take on MVP LaMelo Ball and Jaylen Brown. Interesting. And Jalen Duren and Bobby Portis. Lowry Markkinen. Very solid team. Very solid. LaMelo Ball could completely wreck this season for us, but I say that we're up 2-1, up 3-1, and we do win in 5 now to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. We beat them last time, and they didn't get any better. They brought in Bryce McGowens. Okay, another guy who can't shoot. Good luck. We're going to sweep them 2-1, 2-2. I said we're going to sweep them, and now we lost 2 in a row. Way to go, Airball. Anyways, sim casting, we're losing in the first, losing in the second, losing in the third. Hopefully we have a little bit of a comeback. We're down like 17. We're facing an elimination game, down 17. Lose 1, 12-101. Who bitched us? Our whole team didn't show up, and Bryce McGowens killed us. I just made fun of him. You know what? Darius Garland is gonna suck. Who else is on it? Scotty Barnes is awful. Come on. Just do the inverse of what I say as we're completing them, blowing them out of the water in Game 6, 141-103. Who played well? Jimmy Butler did. Darius Garland did. Scotty Barnes did. So, you know, we're definitely going to lose Game 7. Jimmy Butler is not going to show up, and he's not going to be clutch in this game. Going into Simcast, back and forth game into the third quarter. Ridiculous scoring. We're already into the hundreds in the third quarter, and we are starting to blow them out with a 50-point second quarter. I didn't even notice that. Up 20 points in the fourth. Hopefully we don't choke it away. 121, 137, 4 minutes to go, and 141, 130. Just close them out a little bit longer. Gonna drop 150 points. We are 151, 138. Scotty Barnes came to play, 37 points, and here we are taking on the Timberwolves yet again. They're our kryptonite. Anthony Edwards, Patrick Williams, Karl Towns, Mitchell Robinson. We have so much of a better team. Win game 1, win game 2, win game 3, and just for the hell of it, we're gonna hop in and get a little play as we sweep them, getting our revenge. God, every time I say something, the opposite always happens. All right, it's gonna be a close game going into the fourth quarter. I'm gonna hop in, hopefully clutch this out for the sweep. Wow, okay, well, you know, I simcasted a little too fast. Maybe though, because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder wall. Down 6 points, 2 minutes to go. We still have time for this comeback. Darius Garland's a monster, and that's a foul. They subbed out Karl Towns, and this is gonna be, what the what was that? What is happening? Oh my God. Okay, call a timeout. This looks like Mitchell Robinson. He can't shoot. He can't shoot. I'm there. Why would you rotate off of Patrick Williams, 40% three-point shooter? I had him. Look at this fucking rotate, dude. Look at this. Okay, so I'm manning up the center. I'm playing a little drop coverage, leaving Mitchell Robinson because I know he's only a lob threat. Scotty Barnes on Patrick Williams in the corner. 40+% three-point shooter in the corner. And Scotty Barnes says, oh, I'm going to fuck off over here because user's playing drop coverage and bumps Anthony Edwards a little bit. Are you fucking kidding? Like, not Jimmy Butler, who's right here. No, Scotty Barnes runs all the way across the court. This game, dude. And my alley-oop doesn't work, but that's what the CPU does. You wonder why I fucking cheese this game sometimes. Look at that absolute bullshit. Just go around D'Lo and get fouled. Mitchell Robinson. I don't even know how you got him on your team. 86 overall. Probably hit him $1 million because 2K is so broken when it comes to contracts. Ugh. Who do we have? We have nobody in transition. All right, just go foul and one, something. Game. 131, 136, 35 seconds left. They're going to run the clock out all the way. Oh, we're fouling. Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? It went out of bounds? Hold on. Why did I zoom out so far? Jesus. He passes it. And then what happened? I tried to foul it. It went out of bounds? You're saying there's a chance? Well, Tyler Hero. Hit yourself a wide open three. They're blocked. Wide open for three. Money. Bang! Oh, baby. 134, 136. That's how we do. Don't foul. Don't foul. Unless Mitchell Robinson gets it. Then foul. Oh, Anthony Edwards getting locked up in the backcourt. Okay. Oh, no. Are you... Just alley-oop into traffic. I love this game. I love it so much. It's so realistic. What? In the clutch? Closeout game? Alley-oop into traffic? Yeah, that makes sense. Just go around, get the easy two. It's fine. We're gonna need to foul. This game is so cool. 136, 140. I'm just gonna go baseline. Gonna go around, gonna go around. Muscle it through. He's gonna miss. Yeah, D'Lo is a fucking god, but I'm gonna miss that. Whatever. Anyway, we lost. Came up a little short, 138 to 140. How did that score even happen? I don't know. But we tried. Well, hopefully we don't blow a 3-0 lead. Going into the Simcast one more time. Gonna close it out. Winning in the first quarter. Huge 45-point first quarter. Blowing them out. Third quarter. Going into the fourth with a major lead. Gonna hop in and just see Jimmy Butler off into the sunset. Let's get like 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Hop in, get some plays with our boy Jimmy. Jimmy B and Jimmy with the ball after coming up so close but so short against the Lakers in the bubble. Jimmy Butler is gonna get another finals MVP. Hopefully. It's probably gonna go to Darius Garland, really. But Jimmy's the captain. Jimmy's the leader. Jimmy is and always will be one of my favorite players in the NBA just because He's kind of like Russell Westbrook when I say this. He's a bad superstar. Like overall, he's not really talented, but he's such a high effort, high energy player that he made himself and he made his team so much better than it should be. Like the Heat had no business being in that bubble championship, but Jimmy Butler said, I'm going to put the team on my back. Anyway, what are we running? Screen and roll with Omar Yurtsevin and Teo Maladon? Why not? That didn't work. Anyway, 30 seconds left till we win the chip. 30 seconds left till we hoist the trophy. Max Christie's jacking up shots. Get the ball to Jimmy, or even Scotty Barnes. He didn't really get much run. Kick it to the wide open Teo Maladon. Bang! Teo Maladon stinks. At least in simulation. He's had a really poor, I think, sophomore season. Kind of one of those breakout rookies last year for the Thunder, and then didn't really do anything. And I foul. I tried to foul, and instead of swiping, so I'm going to tell you right when I pressed the steal/foul button. So right here, I go, all right, okay, let's get this camera angle. Right here, I'm saying, okay, I don't want freaking Omar Yurtsevin and Teo Maladon to be in the final minute of this game. Let's foul whoever this guy is. Right there. He runs forward a little bit and then stops. And then swipes as the guy is about to dunk on nobody. This game is so fucking dumb sometimes. Anyway, go Jimmy. Go Jimmy. Get in the post. Post fade. Post hook. Good enough for me. We win our chip 137-103. The final year. We added on an extra year just to say, you know what, we can win a championship. All those years we lost were flukes. We are the NBA champions. There's the trophy going to Steve Kerr, I guess, because he played so hard. Normally, actually, the owners get it, which makes no sense to me. The owners barely do anything compared to the rest of the team. But they have all the money. They basically pay and earn all the money. It's like the CEO of a company. He doesn't do any of the work, but he gets all the credit, you know? Anyway, there's the trophy for Steve Kerr, I guess. That's cool. The NBA Finals MVP is going to go to who? Oh, that's Darius Garland. Oh, that's Darius Garland, the new #1, the new alpha, and hopefully the future is bright as Jimmy cheers him on. That is your NBA Finals MVP. What a year. What a season. And one hell of a rebuild. Darius Garland dropping numbers. That is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.